us on cooking up a storm. Now we're doing things a little differently here. Normally we are cooking a recipe in the kitchen, but instead I wanted to sit down with Mama Dickey, my very own mom, and get to learn a little more about her and share some fun stories. So Mom, welcome.
Thank you, Jacob.
It's nice. Good to be here.
It's nice to have you here.
It is. Yes, technically I'm at home now. We're doing this on our front porch here and enjoying the weather outside and just getting a little sit-down time. And whenever I come home, we always do some cooking.
We do. We get busy in the kitchen, and then we have, Jacob is great in the kitchen, and I'm the cleanup girl.
There you go. Yeah, Mom's cleaning up for us there. It's a lot of fun. So I just wanted to learn a little bit about you and share with the viewers because you're very special to me, and I know a lot of our viewers love when Mama Dickey comes on. We get requests for her all the time to come back and make something. And I think one of the favorites is that man-catching cheesecake too.
Yes, that is a great recipe.
So what are some of the, just to start a little bit, growing up, give us a little tidbit of that.
I grew up on a farm in central Illinois. I have 2 brothers and a sister. Growing up, when I was young, we had livestock. We had cows and chickens. So we had fresh milk. We had fresh eggs, and
I bet that made a difference when it came to cooking.
It did. Mom, I remember Mom made a lot of angel food cakes because she used a lot of from scratch. And
man, Mom would just get them at the store for me.
Yeah, exactly. Not even a mix. But those kind of things. We also made homemade ice cream a lot when I was growing up, and we always had gardens with fresh produce.
And gardening for you now is a big thing too. Vegetable patch, all that. Tell us a little bit about that.
We enjoy gardening. We love to do flower gardening as well as vegetable gardening. And then, with the produce that we have, we raise a lot of tomatoes. So I do salsa, and we love to eat the fresh tomatoes in the summer in different dishes. Green beans, this year we're doing green beans. I want to can some.
Are you sending any of those with me?
Well, they haven't, they haven't produced any yet. But
that's true.
Yeah, we'll see. You're going to take home, I think, a few things.
I'm hoping maybe I can use it when we cook up here in a couple of weeks. So
that might be fun.
For sure. So now, as far as some of your favorite recipes from a child, what did you love to eat that Grandma would make?
What Grandma would make? Well, like I mentioned, she did a lot of baking, and so there were cakes that she would make. She made, besides the angel food, I remember she made a wacky cake. And wacky cake is a chocolate cake. It's a really moist cake that you mix in the pan. And it has vinegar and baking soda in it, and it gets kind of fizzy. So that when I was little, that was kind of a fun thing to help her mix up.
And I'm sure, did you get to eat off the spoon after some of the baking? And
yes, I did some of that.
And that carried on. I got to do some of that too. So a lot of fun there. What about dinner recipes, things like that you loved?
I grew up. Mom always had to cook a lot for the farmer dad and his hands when they come in to eat. And so she was a good cook, and so make a big meal. I do know that she would, so I got to help make some of the things for the meals, for the guys coming in, for their noon meal. We always had a big noon meal. And then I learned to cook in 4-H. And I still use some of those 4-H recipes, my shortcake and peach cobbler.
And I think some of those are getting passed down, so it seems like we have a family history of cooking.
Yes, we do. We have our Dickey family recipes.
Oh yeah, and we've been sharing some of this here on Cooking Up the Storm. So we are sitting in the porch here with Mama Dickey, and I guess we call this segment On the Porch with Mama Dickey, maybe something fun there. So we will go ahead and send it back to more Mid-Morning with Andrea after the break.